Hi, everybody. I am going to share with you how to best do work in the class notebook because we're going to be doing a lot of work in class notebook this year. So you're all familiar with the calendar screen on Teams because that's what you use to call into your different classes. But if you go up two buttons to Teams, it's got these three people here. Says Teams, right? You click on that. And you may have to click on it twice. And it's going to show you all the different classes you have. Mine are different, but this will show you your ELA class with Miss Pogue, math class, your social studies class with Mr. Cost, I believe, and your science class with Mr. Chaptini, and all your different elective classes that you have. So we're going to click on, when you're in my class, of course, you're going to want to click on math. Okay. And up at the top, there's different things that you can get to. You can click on Clever to quickly get to Clever, to click on Extra Math when we do our Extra Math. You click on Schoology to see what's over in Schoology. And we can click on Assignments, which I'm going to go through with you in another video because with the problems with Schoology, we're going to start doing our assignments right here under Assignments. And then there's Class Notebook. So we're going to click on our Class Notebook. And the first thing I want to do is open it in the app. We have to open it in the app in order to be able to use equations, which makes everything so much easier. You're going to see the welcome, the collaboration space, the content library. It's going to say teachers only. Then you're going to have just your name. I have everybody's name. You're going to have just your name. And I am going to come down to a student who hasn't enrolled yet in the school year, so I'm just going to use their account. Notice you have exponents is what we're working on now. You also have a homework. Homework is going to be, again, I'm going to show you in a different video. So you're going to, exponents is what we're working on. We have our multiplying integers. And remember when you told you the other day, if you want, you can type in here with this. Just put, if you hate, sorry, if you love to love your lover, right? Your lover. Okay. This one, if you love to hate, it's going to make you a hater, right? And you can finish doing that if you want. Your exponents with negative bases, you're supposed to do that. And the product rule. And our last one now that we're doing is the quotient rule. Okay. So I'm going to show you how the easiest way to get information into your class notebook pages in math class, and that is using the inserting equations. So up on the top, we have insert, right? Insert, and over here is equation. It's important to make sure you have your cursor where you want to insert the equation, and I want to insert something right here. I need to take 3 to the 7th power over 3 to the 4th power and write it out as repeated multiplication like I did up here. So when we insert equations, it looks like we're going to, well, let's look at this. When we go to insert equations, we have what I've used recently. We have symbols. Symbols has our equal sign, less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. It's going to have division, multiplication, and further on down it has addition and subtraction. This is the therefore. That means therefore we'll be using that at times. So this is just different symbols we'll be using. And this is our structures. So if you click here on the scripts, this is our superscript, which we use to write exponents. And then this one would be, well, just we're going to use exponents here. And then we also have fractions here. So we'd be using these fractions. And then we can also use parentheses. So these are different structures is mainly we're going to use. Sometimes we'll use symbols too. So I'm going to come down here and I want to actually have, because this is kind of a fraction here, right? This division problem. So I want to use a fraction there. Okay. And up here, I'm going to have 3 times itself 7 times. So I'm going to type 3. Now I need a symbol. So I'm going to come over to symbols. And I don't want the multiplication symbol because it looks too much like an X. So I'm going to come down and use this multiplication symbol, which is a dot, right? 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 times. And down here, I'm going to go 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Okay? And so that's how I did that. And that's pretty quick. Now, over here, I need to show how I cross cancel. Well, instead of writing this all over again, I'm going to take this. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to put my cursor here and paste it. I can move it over a bit if I want. Now, how am I going to draw these lines to cancel it out? Well, I could get real fancy and insert and try and insert a shape. Too much. I'm just going to come over here to draw. Okay. I'm going to go to draw. And I'm going to click on red to make it nice and show up, right? So I'm going to go cross those out. I'm just using my mouse for this. I cross those out. That's good enough. Now to get out of the writing symbol, I come over here and click on this to select objects, type or text, and that's going to get me back to my cursor. Okay. So now I'm going to end up, I got to take and show what this is like with subtracting my exponents. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to go back to insert an equation. And this time I want to be, in my structures, I want it to be an exponent. Because I'm just going to, like up here, just have an exponent. So it brings my 2 exponent boxes. So I got my base here, and my base is going to be 3. And my exponents, I'm going to have 7 minus 4. Okay. And then right here in this box, I'm going to have my final answer. So again, I'm going to insert an equation. I'm going to, because now it has my recents, and my recents has this. So I don't have to go over to structure. I can get it from my recents. And I'm going to have 3, base is 3, and my exponent is 3. And then to get out of this, to go back down so I'm no longer in the exponent area, I'm going to hit my right arrow, and it's going to bring me back down. And I'm going to just put equals 9, because I know, I'm sorry, it doesn't equal 9, 27, because 3 to the 3rd power, 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. Okay, so that's how we're going to do this. I can show you another one. Once again, we need to show this as repeated multiplication. So it's going to be in fraction form. So we're going to, in our equation, I can go to structures and pick on fraction, or I can just get it from my recents. Okay. So, oops, and I put it there for some reason. Let me undo this. I had my cursor in the wrong spot. That's my problem. So let me come back over here. I want to insert it here. Pick my fractions. Move it up a bit. And here I'm going to have x. And notice my multiplication sign's already here because I used it recently. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here I'm going to have 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I can copy, and then move over and paste this here. It's a little big, but that's okay. Okay. I'm going to move it a little bit over this way so it's not quite into that one. And once again, I'm just going to draw to do the cross canceling. And I'm actually going to cross cancel these. I can do it this way. To get out of the drawing, once again, I come over and click on the cursor and that. And so I end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So my cursor here, right? I'm going to add an exponent. Show this as a subtraction problem. So this is going to be x. Come up to the exponent box, and it's going to be 10 minus 4. And over here, I'm going to insert another exponent. It's going to be x, and up here is going to be 6. Okay. If we come down to this last one, we have 5 to the 12th y to the 20th over 5 to the 7th y to the 8th. This is way too big for us to write it out because look at our x's got big. Can you imagine if we had 12 5s and 20 y's? Woo, that would take up a whole screen. So I'm going to come over here and just go straight to the writing it with subtracting the exponents. So we're going to have 2 exponent boxes. So I'm going to put my cursor here to make sure they show up here. And my first one is going to be the base of 5. And my exponent is going to be 12 minus 7. So I'm going to go here and write 12 minus 7. And my next base is going to be y, and the exponent 20 minus 8. So let's bring this over here. I'm going to do y. And up here, we're going to go 20 minus 8. And all together, when we simplify this some more, we're going to need 2 more of these boxes, right? And it's going to be, our base is 5, exponent of 5, base of y, exponent of 12. And I'm hoping you seeing this, you're going to realize that it should hopefully make doing your work on our class notebook much easier. Also in your homework, okay? So that's how we do this. I hope this was helpful. Any more questions, ask me in class, chat me during class, call me after class, chat me after class, email me. I am here to help. So just let me know if you have questions. We are learning this together and we will make it through. Have a great day.